So, what was the training session today about?
Well, all the time is about throwing punch and kick. So there is no secret. So to fight, you have to know how to punch and how to kick and how to block yourself, defense. But most important thing that I consider is the inner power instead of the outside power. So everybody can see a fighter, he throwing a punch or a kick, but the most important thing is how he throws this punch, how he throws this kick, what he's thinking while he's throwing. That's the most important thing that I consider and try to make sure that they understand that.
I can't help but notice that every one of your training sessions are starting with a very good warm-up. Is that something so important in cold weather or always with your trainings?
I think it's always very important to do a very good start. And it's not because you're not fighting that you cannot gain some inner power. Because guys think, usually people think that only when I'm sparring, I'm learning something, but that's not true. You learn every time, every single minute, even second. So you are learning something with you. So when you think you cannot do more, then is when you have to start fighting against yourself.
In recent years, we are looking at some professionals from MMA, from kickboxing, from other huge organizations that are coming back to Kyokushin. Is Kyokushin something that needs to be a foundation for every big fighter?
I believe so, because just as I said, Kyokushin gives you this inner power. I think all the martial arts should give this and works to that. And once you get the inner power, anything outside, it's easy to build. But the opposite is very difficult. If you just have outside power, but inside is weak, you are weak, and then you're going to have problem.
So everything starts from the inside out.
Exactly, yes. That's why I try to push them as hard as they can.
Today we saw, as always actually, on the Senshi camps, people with different profiles, kickboxers, karate fighters, MMA fighters, etc. Is it something that Kyokushin gives to each and one of them, something very special, or you want to teach them one thing that's for all fighters, for all professional fighters?
Actually, once you're strong inside, and then it's very easy for you to see and to add something else out from outside. But as I said, important thing is that you must believe in yourself. It doesn't matter if you fight MMA, kickboxing, taekwondo, judo, jiu-jitsu, it doesn't matter. The most important thing is that you believe in yourself, that you're able to beat someone anytime. But it's not really beat someone, it beats yourself. At the beginning, I didn't understand that much, but now it's been like more than 40 years practicing, and now I can see that all the time I was trying to beat myself.
Okay, I will try to push you back 40 years backwards when you first started, and then get back to 2024. At the beginning, when you started training, what was the first motivation for you?
Well, actually, I was just, I had this fantasy as all the kids have. When I saw the movies on TV, I was seeing people flying from one tree to another tree, and then I was like, okay, I want to do that. But actually, I realized that that's not true. So people just get involved for martial arts by seeing this. It's just a way of pick them. So pick them, and then once they get there, they see what's the real thing and then they realize that the important thing is the inner power that you're gonna get by practicing martial arts.
And okay, 40 years later, it's been some time since you last fought professionally. Now you are one of the famous coaches in Kyokushin. How does one decide to stop fighting and start teaching?
Well, it was a really, really difficult transaction. I mean, from when you stop fighting and then to become a coach is so difficult. I tried that very hard. At the beginning, I failed. I said, okay, I'm going to stop. That was in the year 2001. But then in the year 2003, I came back. So, and then, as I said, it's really hard situation, really hard time for you to decide, to really decide, okay, now I stop. But with the time, you see that's necessary to pass what you've learned and then pass on, and then people who is in better shape, they can understand a little bit better what I've been through, and then they can add that technique that I tell them, and then they improve even more the technique that I first start developing.
Okay, thank you and good luck tonight.
Thank you very much. See you there.